Why, hello there. Just getting everything set up at the moment. Just make sure I've got creative set up in the old Minecraft world, but I think we can switch to face cam. Oh, hello, Jurassic King 1. Welcome back, my friend. I love it being called Boss Man. It makes me feel like I'm some sort of, I don't know, mafia boss. It's great. Let's get over to the Twitch build. And Ellie, turn off shaders. I was wondering, it's like, we're lagging. Why are we lagging? Oh, that's why. Oh, how's your day been, Jurassic? I've not long since woken up. Had some really, really good news. I've got an interview for a role I applied for. And that's a hell of a way to wake up. Then we went downstairs and there was people in my kitchen. And we've got a new washing machine, which is great. A boiler fixed itself, ? We got the gas man coming back out to look over it again, but he was like, it's fine. I was like, fascinating. It broke and fixed itself. Now, if only my body could do that. Well, it does. But anyway, oh, and Full Flyer. Welcome, Full Flyer. I'm just quickly setting up our world, and we'll switch to gameplay quite quick, because I want to get as much done today as possible. Because we've had, in the past, when we've done the Minecraft streams, I've been inconsistent. One stream I'll do really loads. In another stream I'll be like, and I'm glad that recently, the last 4 or 5 have been really good. I'm hoping to make this one too. But I guess it's because I'm not focusing on the small things now, and I'm not getting beat up and just going, why can't I build? I'm just going, I can't build, deal with it. Something that's, I've not settled in on the YouTube series, and I've been able to do is, just relatively quickly after streaming is just awesome. Anyway, we're going to be just doing Minecraft for a little bit longer. I know that that's all the streams have been, but effectively I know it's what's popular and also what I enjoy doing. We will be moving to, in the future, I would say the near future. Once I get my second monitor, I will be playing Pokemon. So we'll be doing Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. When the DLC drops, playing it a lot more as well. We'll be doing shiny hunts as well as Minecraft. I'm not going to drop the Minecraft because the Twitch exclusive builds are just so much fun. But we'll be doing other stuff as well. There are a few other games I want to check out on the PC. I was thinking of maybe playing some JRPGs. I would love your opinions on that. So stuff like the Trails series. I've played Trails of Cold Steel 1 through 4, and we've got Kirino Kisuke, I can't remember, Kisuke coming out at some point, Trails into the Reverie, and I'd love to show you guys why those games made me cry. I swear I'm a 28-year-old man. but I'm in touch with my emotions, and my God, did they make me yield them. I really want to show you just how amazing those games are, because, However, in the meantime, if there's anything you want to see, tweet me. Say in the chat. I'm happy to give it a go. If there's something you want to see me try and play, I absolutely will. I'm thinking of trying Inky and the Bend Machine because Vicente's constantly going on about it. It's been a long time since I played it, and I thought, you know what? It's kind of a niche game that I enjoyed, so why not? Tyrannos is awake! Hello, Tyrannos, and hello, Vicente. Oh, this is one for Tyrannos and Vicente. I don't know if 4 or Jurassic are weebs too. Started watching Golden Time. It's I guess a rom. I don't want to say com. It's definitely got some comedy in it. It's been a long time since I've effectively just gone back and looked at a really old thing that I know I haven't watched and gone, I should probably watch this. This is like the forefather of, certain things. I was like, I've got into episode 17 now. I'm not gonna lie, it feels like it should have been over in like 12 episodes, but then they keep throwing more at it, and I'm like, ooh, this is an interesting development. Anyway, let's switch to gameplay, just so that we can talk and do things. But, yeah, effectively, you've not missed much. I just went on about some stuff. I fought a chicken hawk, and it left... No. We're not playing the game until I hear more about this. I need to see what a chicken hawk looks like as well. Chainsaw Man. Oh, I'm still catching up on Spy and I still need to start Chainsaw. I've read the manga, but I know the anime's good. I just need to watch it at some point. Let me have a look quickly. I'm looking up a chicken hawk, Vicente. You have got my curiosity. Bruh. They look violent. What's Foghorn Leghorn involved? Good God. They look violent. Dude. I'm assuming it was to protect some livestock. Namely, I assume, chickens or ducks. Or some form of fowl. You know, I'm from Somerset, right? I know all about the farm life. It's fine. You can talk farm to me. Chat trade. But that's insane. One of my roosters was outside, then out of nowhere it appeared behind me. Good lord. So you were indeed protecting livestock. Fair play to you, Vicente. That's like a drinking story. Like, oh yeah, what have you done this week? I took on nature. You know, it got me good, but I got it good, and it ran away or flew away. You get the point. So there's a hell of a story, Vicente. Keep going. I'm gonna build, but I'm gonna be glancing at chat because I want to hear about this. That's so fascinating. Now then, we built this last time. I'm not sure how I feel about just a giant pillar, but at the same time, the way the stairs go around it, I kind of love it. So I don't know if I'm going to change the design of this. Maybe have it also oscillate like a staircase, but we'll figure that out down the line because I wanted to get the windows done. So we're going to do the windows. I need to figure out a good spacing for them, whether we're going to have them all the way up, so on and so forth. So we'll figure it out shortly. I'm just going to quickly just take a look at it and effectively plan. Finding the courage to let my Rex out of the home cave and Path of Titans. I always get nervous about KOSs. They're fun. That is what happened. It ran away to a shed that I threw some rocks at. They attacked me. It left. Vicente, you don't embellish stories, and I appreciate that. You're just like, this is what happened. Clear, concise, cut. Nice. I, on the other hand, I like to embellish things. Let me tell you about the time I was possessed by a demon. Corey, you went down with heat stroke. No, I was possessed by a demon. Corey, it was heat stroke. This demon came out of... Corey! So fair play. But no, fair play, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're healing okay. Obviously, make sure you get it checked out if anything pops up. Though, you know, getting attacked by poultry is not usually the same poultry. I can't believe I just said that. By birds isn't usually the same in terms of like the bacteria that you'll pick up from, like, say for example, a mammal, which will usually bite you or use its claws, which are usually, you know, scratching everything, which is bad. So hopefully you'll be all right. And I'm glad Tyrannos is on the same page. We're the embellishers. Vicente is clear and cut. Oh, both of which have their strengths and both of which have their weaknesses. You know, same thing with everything in life, I suppose. Now then. What do we reckon? I think I really like these window designs. I know they're not the prettiest, but guess what? Corey's happy, which is a very, very good thing for me. I like being happy. Yes, embellishing consequences at such... I've forgotten where I put it. I'm having so much fun talking to you guys that I'm just losing my brain. Right, I put it on the top left. I don't think I clicked it. I have right-clicked it on the top left, so it needs to be on this side, on the bottom. I think I'm in the exact same sort of situation in terms of that. So I need to be, so it was top left, so it needs to be top left from this way, which is up there. Right, okay, so it needs to be here. Okay, and then we will effectively copy. Oh, hello. Now, do we want the length, the small one, to constantly go up on one side and the big ones to go up on the other side? I don't think we do. So what I need to figure out is we probably want small, small, and then the other one big, small, big. I'm thinking, because I think we need no more than 3, so I need to effectively figure out the spacing, which we'll do now. I need a wake-up drink. Wake-up juice. Here's mine. Not sponsored. Very much needed. My sleep's been pretty pants lately. Because I had to wake up for a few things like washing machines or phone calls and gas man and so on and so forth. But yeah, no, embellishment is effectively the tenet of any writer. But yeah, I've lost my brain. Oh, that was it. I copied. So I think for this guy, I think he's the small one. So small, big, small. Cool. Right, let's have a look at the space we've got. So effectively, we're counting from this here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And just count it again to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I pressed shift too many times. I've got sticky keys come. I've lost my count. Right, going up, going down isn't a good idea. We have learnt that lesson. Sticky keys, god damn you. Right, we'll go up instead. But I've already lost the original count as well, because I know you guys will probably have it, but my brain just had a fart. So 1, 2. So we're not counting this. We're counting that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Is that how much I said last time? I feel like it was. Possibly. But I've had a thought as well. Would this look better with bricks? I'll have to have a experimentation once we have got the windows done. They might look better with bricks. I suppose we'll find out. Just because I've looked at the bricks against this and I'm like, oh, that's a nice contrast. But we'll figure it out. Now, so we have 1, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ever heard of a band called Skillet? Yes, I have. I have got a few of their songs on my phone. I actually, because I'm a big, like, you know, guess my music days. Yeah, I'm a bit of an emo boy. Growing up, 3 Days Grace, Skillet, Papa Roach. Who else have we got on here? Let's have a look. So I'm going to have a look at the ones that are a little bit older. Hollywood and Dead, Disturbed, Paramore. I'm looking at my phone at the moment. Yellow Card, Evanescence, Ninja Sex Party, 30 Seconds to Mars. Yeah, I got quite a few on it, to be fair, from older bands, because I'm, you know, still stuck in that sort of noughties to teens music periods. So yeah, so we've got 25. A small one takes up 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4. A large one, I assume, takes up 5, but I suppose we'll find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so yeah. I like how I've heard of a band called Skillet. Cut my life into pieces. That's Papa Roach. Yeah. I think the funniest YouTube era is the Vivo era, and I'll explain why. See, Vivo would cut out explicit bad words from a song, but they'd also cut out things with explicitly, you know, dark meanings, such as suicide and depressing things like that. So the entire Papa Roach song was like, cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. I can't remember if Suffocation, No Breathing got cut out. I'm pretty sure it didn't. Suffocation, No Breathing. Don't give a beep. No, the F word. If I bleep, or just muted, cut my arm bleeding, was cut out. And it was wild. Because you'd like have most of this song effectively just cut, snipped out, gone. The Vivo era was wild. So go that. Right, so you are a 4, you're a 5. So we've got 25 to work with. We're going to have another one of you. I want it near the top. So if we put the small one at the top then, that's going to work. Cool. Right, I copied it there. So if I want it to be near the top, I want the top of it to effectively... Where is this glow coming from? I assume it's here. So if I want the top of this, which I kind of don't, I want it to be here. So I'm going to make a hole for ease of access. And then I want to be here, but 4 blocks underneath it. So, cool. I think this is it. Let me have a look. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna click paste because I'm curious, and then I'll do an undo. It's not a concern. Oh, I think we've actually gone 1 too low. Interesting. Let's have a look how it looks outside. Yep, 1 too low. That's fine. So, let's get rid of that. Type undo. Oh, I've got to do this, ain't I? And paste. Get rid. So, I don't know if that's where I wanted it to be. I think it is, actually. It is. Perfect. So, effectively, now between these, I work out the amount for a middle. Now, what I could do is I can effectively, if I wish, have 1, or I can have 2 and do stuff with it. But we'll figure that in a second. My favourite song from Sick of It, I can relate to it. Tower just needs a fire breathing. No, don't make me build a dragon. Why do I want to build a dragon hanging off the side of it now, Tyrannos? I want to build a dragon now. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? I want to build a dragon hanging off of it now. At least that way it won't look like a phallic object. Oh no, why have you done this? Because I was like, once I get this done, I'll finally finish the crypt. I won't add another thing to it. And now I'm looking at this and I'm going, it needs a dragon. Tell you what, we will build this, go back to the crypt, and if I'm still feeling it, we will build a dragon. How does that sound? Or I'll attempt to. I will attempt to build the dragon. To be fair, like building structures based on stuff like with a top hat. Well, to be fair, a top hat's not hard to do. I'm not against that. But like imagine, like I'm trying to paint a picture for you. Like, imagine a dragon. Imagine dragons radioactive. No, imagine a dragon is currently like got its tail wrapped around this part. So you have like a tail coming off here. It would lead to the back of it, and then the dragon's on top of the roof, and he's sort of like got his claws forward, and he's like, rah. That'd be pretty cool, right? It'd be better than that chimney that currently makes it look like a pen island. So I think that's a win. Personally, I think it's a great little win. I think it's a great idea. So thank you to Anos. I will probably have to do it at some point, just because my brain is now like I must. Right now, here comes the fun part. Counting again. Yay, everyone loves it when Corey counts because he doesn't do well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool. No, it's not. That's only 3 blocks. That can't be. That'd be 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That wouldn't work. Yeah, that's wrong. There we go. Count like the account from Sesame Street. Do you know how boring that would be after like 3? 1, 2, 3, I'm bored. Good maths, quick maths. Even though I made a mistake on double digits only. I swear I'm not actually bad at maths. I'm actually quite good at it. It's just like counting in Minecraft. For some reason, my brain just goes, possibly down to the patterns and stuff, but hey. Right, we have now effectively got, well, from maths, we've got 15 blocks that separate. And if we've got a, how much were you? You were a 5 block, weren't you? So, if we find the 10 mark, which is here, this is effectively the halfway point. We can establish that that is the halfway point. If this was the top, it would be wrong. If this was the bottom, it would be wrong. So you effectively now have to find where a 5 piece from that 10 would come into 20. And I can work this out myself. I know you guys are probably much faster than I will be. So if I was to place this here at 8, effectively it will be 8 up to hit that. Okay, this would be 5 tall. And if we have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we have a look from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Corey's done his maths wrong. Corey has done his maths wrong. Hold fire. How far has he done it wrong? He doesn't know. He's going to recount, please. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So effectively... Oops. It's definitely 20. It's definitely 20, which effectively means this... No, it's not. It's not 20 because, look... Oh, it might be 20, but something's going weird with my brain. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to quickly get rid of all of these blocks because, look... If we count it, including from the bottom... So we're just going to do this quickly. So this is 1. This is 1. This is the end. So we're now going to count them just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's definitely 20, right? So effectively, if I go from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the halfway point, right? If I was to go down, I should meet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Including that block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of course it would be. I'm being so stupid. 10 minus 9 is 1. 20 minus 10 is 10. Of course, of course. So... Arguably, a middle ground would be here, because it's an even number, not an odd number. The odd number is where you get the straight on. Sorry, apologies. Brain took a moment there. I forgot about it in Minecraft and how this works. This would be the middle ground, effectively. It would have to be a 2-block. Now, if we get rid of this comprehension and just go with the fact that we're going to be building a 5-block, it's going to be uneven. The reason being is, if I put the... top, let's say here, and then the bottom, let's say here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. So now if we have a look, you'll see from the bottom of this, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And from the top of this, I think it's an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, no, did I count that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so you can see here, this is the problem doing a thing. So I could arguably... I don't want to move this up, because if I move this up, this part will connect, and I don't like the look of that. So what I could do is move it down 1, and make it an uneven number in that regard. So if I click undo quickly, and go down by a singular one, and paste. This is why we had to do this, because otherwise it had got confusing like it did. And bearing in mind, we haven't even done the walls of this tower yet. I wanted to get these windows done for a good reason. Now look. Okay, we've got a 2-block above, which is fine. I can do something, that's fine. If we get a dragon's tail, I'm sure it could wrap around that. Now if we look at it, effectively, I need to rebuild this right underneath it. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the top. So in the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn it. That's fine, but that's because it's no longer the halfway point. I'm being stupid, right? Oh, I'm even more stupid now. I've got this. I've got this. So we've got our points. Check. Right, so we'll count from the top. No, we'll count from the bottom because of sticky keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Right. So, I'm pretty sure if I put it at the 10 mark, that should be it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the halfway point now, because if I go up by, not counting it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not counting it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So now we've got the perfect amount in between. Once again, if I wanted it to be a 5-piece, all I have to do is, here we go, go here. Now the reason it goes here is because now on each side we have added 2, and because it's an odd number, that will be fine. We've got it. Why sea lanterns? Because he is god of this world. Yeah. In this world, I love sea lanterns. I think that in this texture pack, they've got this almost magical, mystical aura about them, which is kind of what we're trying to play into with this build. Oh no, you don't like them. I love them. I mean, look at them. Like, they look so mystical. I'm sure I'm going to do something. This is just a placeholder, this giant, like, column. We're going to do something with it. I don't know if I'm going to make it oscillate like this or something. We will do something with it, I promise you. But I love them. I mean, it's either this or like a redstone lantern, which just don't look, what was it, red? Looks so out of place. Yeah, I can get it. It does look a bit out of place, but I kind of need to do something mystical. I'll figure it out. But for now, we're leaving it there, if not for a placeholder, if at all. Right, we now need to copy one of these bad boys and rotate it 90 degrees. Now, I don't know if it rotates it clockwise or counterclockwise, so this is going to be an experience. And remember, we're always going to copy from the bottom just to make it easy, so what I'll do is I will effectively set a nice little hole so that I know that's the bottom right. But we do need to copy now one of the 4s, or the 5s, sorry. Beastmaster, I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know about Beastmaster. This isn't a penis joke, right? So it needs to be on a lower level on this side. Okay, cool. I don't know about Beastmaster, to be fair. And I think did I right click? I think I did, so this should be first position. Perfect, right, okay. So copy. Now I'm going to paste outside of the building so that I know which direction it rotates to. Rotate 90, and then we're going to do / paste. Now, where have you gone? You have gone behind me. But is that the outside? No, the inside. So I actually need to now rotate 180. Slow undo. Rotate 180. Perfect. Now, do I need to be on this side or that side? I've got to think. Give me a second. This might go wrong. So this is the lowest level. Wait. This is the lowest level, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's just do / paste, I guess. I do need to come out one more. I'm being stupid. Undo. Paste. Ah! Friggity frack happened. I might have been too far over. Hold up. I think I was too far over on this block for it to count. There we go. Perfect. Now, if I do the maths on the outside quickly to make sure I got it right, we'll go from there. From the 80s, it's literally a guy who is the revenge plot of an anime character and is able to communicate with animals. Much like Predator, there's a lot of bulging muscle. Yeah, there was a lot of bulging. Oh, I think I undershot this. I'll explain why. That should have been deleted. I have, because if we look here, you can already... let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's only 6, whereas this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I undershot that, so it needs to go up by 1. So if we undo and then re-establish, undo. So I undershot by 1. That is fine. All we've got to do is get rid of you and go up by 1 and paste. And then get rid of both of these, and this should now be symmetrical. Let's get rid of you, because this should be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, Oh god, I'm not even looking at the outlines. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, would you look at that? I did a thing. Guys. We're going to review how it looks. I do think I need to change those to bricks because I really like the way the bricks look. But we do have now got English. We do now have effectively a structure. I feel like maybe I really wish I had brick walls because I could have got brick up there, brick wall, great. But I don't because I guess I'm in an earlier version of Minecraft. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to set the time. Time set 0800. We have words. Light. Oh my god, I do have elytra in this mod. In this version. So how do I wear it? Is it just like that? It is. I was just curious if we got it, but apparently we have elytra. I didn't know I had elytra. Also, it made me look like was it Red Scarab from Moon Knight? Those sort of that layout. I kind of liked it. A suggestive structure. Hey, we haven't finished it yet, but it's looking less like a peen now that we have got windows on it. All right. Though at the moment, only having the base level on these two doesn't help because it's still creating it. It was added at 1.9. I'm using 1.12.2. Oh, right, yeah. Not 1.19. I did not know that, Vicente. That's a really interesting fact. That's really interesting. Quick thing. Before that, I'll tell you about Pokemon. Because I'm a nerd. In Pokemon Violet, I have got my shiny living dex a long way. I think I've got like 60 different shinies at this point in the game. Including the starters, Sprigatito, and its three, the three forms of that, and its evolutions, and the Fuecoco, and I've got one Quaxley shiny, so I'm still getting the last two of those. Throughout the entire game, crashing wasn't an issue. I crashed about 4 times in total over completing the game and shiny hunting up till I started breeding. When I bred for shiny Sprigatito, not a single crash. When I bred for shiny Fuecoco, 3 or 4 crashes. When I've bred for shiny Quaxley, I'm not kidding, 17 crashes. There's got to be something wrong there. But it's not. I'm not giving up. I'm just saving every time I, get another batch of eggs out. Quaxley isn't the highest amount of eggs I've hatched yet, but it's getting close. Fuecoco is still leading there. And once they're done, I've got, I think, 1 through to, let me do the maths here, 20? Yeah, 20 on the thing in the top. So 1 through 20, yeah. So I've got 1 through 20 from that side, and I've got loads on the other side of, like, I've got all the shiny Paradox future Pokemon. I've got to do the past ones because I've got Scarlet now. I love the prehistoric stuff, but I love the future stuff too, so it's quite a lot of fun. I love Paradox, and I really, really hope we get more Paradox Pokemon in the DLC. I freaking love the concept. Anyway, I'm going to have a quick vape. Feel free to take in the beauty of this building. I'm using the term beauty ironically and building loosely. Wow, the tip hits the clouds. In fact, the smoke actually almost transcends the clouds. That's kind of crazy. Also, referring to the top of the building as a tip doesn't help my point. Does it now? No, Corey, it does not. Right, that's cool. Here is a very fun idea. Rather than copy both of these, one of the, individually, let's copy both of them at the same time. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing, you might say, and in which case, I would agree with you. Now, this is going to be fun. I'm going to do it from the outside this time. We all love a bit of change every now and then. So, / copy, like so, / rotate 180. Now, there is an issue with this in terms of I have to make sure I don't lose this point. So here we go. Now is it from this side or the other side? Corey's gonna guess. / paste. No, Corey's not going to do that. Corey needs to come out one more. Doesn't he? Was that how it worked? Yeah, it was 2 out. Cool. Oh, Corey almost made a mistake. Paste. Corey has learnt a valuable lesson today in hubris. And he's going to jump. And he's going to miss. 2 valuable lessons in hubris. Now he's going to paste. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right. And they are lined up. Look at that. Sometimes my genius, it frightens me. You have made many mistakes. I won't deny that. Could have called it. Could have called it ahead. Yeah, you're right. Yes, I've heard Fossils and Archaeology is porting to 1.18.2. I can't remember which version Reborn is porting to. I think they're porting to 2 different versions. I'm not sure if they are. That's going to cause problems for me. Okay, it might work. But I am glad to finally be able to play a later version of Minecraft. Okay. That's good. I am just glad. And do we know, does anyone know if the mobs constantly phasing through the world is fixed in that version? Or is it a later version? Because I'm tired of that. And every time, I'm not kidding, I have put it back in effectively 3 times, and it either ends up over there or over here. Thank you. You have no idea how frustrating it is. And then people are like, oh, your thing's out again. And I'm like, at this point, it's free. It's broken out 3 times. I'm letting it live in the freedom. Until, obviously, thing. I like the way this terrain looks. I don't like the way this terrain looks. So I want to sort of do something with this at some point. There's a mod? Oh my god. Why didn't I know this? This is why, you know, I'm stupid. Well, it's not the reason why I'm stupid. It just so happens to be a fun coincidence that I... Corey's just had a thought. This is going to mess with the halfway point. Isn't it? That's fine. These can be asymmetrical in that regard. That is fine. But you do need to be 2 from the top. That much we do... Oh, I'm being super duper stupid. Here we go. Right. So, top right. We have copied. So we need to go down here and... Squadoosh. On left. I hate you. Here we go. / copy. Perfect. And now we go to the top. And if I'm correct, it is obviously 1 out. So it needs to be here. And then we will figure out from there. If I was to paste this here, how much of a on top of me is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to get 4. Also, why is there a block there? I think... Oh, it's not a block. It's 4 anyway. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be the top, and that'll be 2. I think this is right. Hilly Moss. Where the hell did that go? What did I do wrong? We're going to undo, because I don't know what the hell I did wrong. That is the 2nd position now. And I don't think I copied all of them correctly. I need to make sure that I'm copied, obviously, in the position that we want it to be copied from. Which is on here. And then we go / copy again. There we go, 120. That seems like a more reasonable number this time. I think I only did it in a line. And then / paste. Right. It seems to be correct. It seems to be. The outside will yield more accurate info on that, though. 2 from the top, yep. Perfect, okay. Oh, guess what, guys? It's your favourite thing. Maths. It's going to return. Before that, the BOTM Tyrannosaurus series Wave 1 figures will start shipping in the US soon. I have spent a grand total of 300... Wow. Is that the Beast of the Mesozoic? That's insane, my guy. But no judgment here. No judgment here at all. In fact, massive respect and envy. Currently, my money is on a new PC. I don't know if I'm going to get a new AIO cooler or if I can just get a bracket for my current one just to port it over to the AM5. I'm pretty sure it should port fine. I just got to remove the, what I call them, not suspension, tension bridges they've got on there. So I've got to do that. I then need to effectively buy a GPU, CPU, and that's it. And some more storage. I wouldn't mind some more NVMEs. What is going on your new PC? So it is a, let me just quickly check the name. Gigabyte X670 gaming board with a 7950X. I don't know if I'm going to go for the Eco one that's coming out. I might. It might be good to just save a bit of TDP. 7950X is the CPU I'm going to be using because it's an AM5 chipset. 64 gigabytes of 5200 megahertz DDR5 RAM. That can be upgraded to 128 down the line because I just got to buy another set, effectively. Because it's two 32 gigabyte sticks. A NVIDIA 4090. I'm going all out. I'm a tech boy. You know, I've got a well-paid job, so I'm looking forward to it. It's just getting, because I don't know if I want the Founders Edition or one of the secondary ones. Not sure yet. So I'll be getting one of those. And that's pretty much the bells and whistles of it. I'm not too fussed about like all, you know, specific cables or, you know, sparkly RGB stuff. I'm not too fussed about that because it's under my desk. It sits under my desk, which isn't great for heat management if you're using air cooling. But the way that my desk is set up, fortunately, is there is a gap between the computer where the hot air flows out of, and it leads effectively out. It air flows out, which is nice. So that works. And then you got Tyrannos. I wonder how many miles I've scrolled with my thumb. I don't know about my thumb. I scroll with so I don't think I can get my mouse to come up to here. I effectively hold my mouse like this. So my scroll is my middle finger. I've got my thumb allows me to press 2 different buttons I've got on the side, and then my ring finger can press the other 2 buttons on the other side of the mouse. I don't really effectively use too much, but I would like to macro them, especially for Minecraft. It'd be really useful if I could like, oh my god, guys, I could make macros for the pasting tool. But anyway, let's go from here again. You know the drill. Corey's gonna do maths. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now that's not good because we're using an even number. I'm just going to quickly just take an eyeball line quickly and see how far off it I am. That looks to be, I think, 1, 2, 2. So let's stick this down below. Okay, let's have a look now. So not including this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. And this should be 8 as well. I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. So that's the halfway mark, right? Now it's a 4. So this is going to be asymmetrical to all heck, which is not good. So if it's a 4, guess what? One of these, because yeah, these are 4s, aren't they? Yeah, damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. One of these effectively is going to be asymmetrical. So based on that, I can either move this up by 1 or down by 1. I'm thinking of moving it up by 1. So that will effectively mean, yeah, that'll work. Cool. I'll have to get rid of those blocks in a second, but so I'm going to do undo, build the block up, paste. Now, I know that that's going to be asymmetrical when you look from the other side in terms of how tall something is, but I'm not too fussed about that. But if we look here now, it goes up to 1 thing, which isn't the worst. And if you look, it's still symmetrical here, which is kind of what we want anyway. So that works. It just comes up 1 short of that, which is fine. And now we need to redo this effectively. Arguably, I could have just moved it up by 1 block, but hey. We're going to eyeball it again. I won't count it out. Don't panic. So it effectively now won't be symmetrical until you have a 2 for down. So now if I look at this, not counting this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be 8 on the bottom as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Magic. And now, if I paste it here, look at this, it will be the same on each side, thus keeping that. Look, my brain on occasion actually works. Who'd have thunk it? Thought it. I just said the word thunk it in an unironic fashion. My genius, sometimes it frightens me. Now I remember we need to copy this and rotate it. Or, smarter yet, I can just copy... Oh, this doesn't have a small one, damn it. Oh, hello. Prehistoric Plaza is now following. Guys, I do have a question. I think my USB ports are screwed. This is why I'm really looking forward to the upgrade. But is the game audio and my audio fine? It's not like cutting in and out at all? Because it does on my headphones, and I don't know if that's my headphones, the audio interface, my audio card, which has always been a bit squiffy, or my USB ports. 2 of which will be fixed with a new build. And I'm kind of hoping it's not the Go XLR. Or my headphones, because both of those are relatively expensive. So I guess, as long as it's fine on your end. But Prehistoric Plaza, thank you so much for the follow. We are getting closer and closer to 50 followers, which is pretty cool. Now, Corey's brain has forgotten what he was doing. Let's not be surprised there. I'm going to copy from the top because I like it. It's easier. Copy. That was on this side, so it needs to be top up here. Lovely. Then we'll copy it from the outside because effectively that will work easier when it's on the bottom. / copy. 96 blocks. That sounds about right. And if I rotate it, I think, is it 280 I need to rotate it? No, 270, sorry. Wait, no. 90, 80, 2000, yeah, 270. Cool. I think it should paste in front of me now. I can't remember which direction it does, but it should paste in front. It does. Amazing. So undo and get ready to paste again. Now it needs to be here. And I should effectively see all of those disappear, which I do. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Amazing. I don't have a pearl, don't touch... There's a lot of context missing here, my friend. Oh, you pillock. There we go. Right. Now, once again, it's not symmetrical. It's not supposed to be in terms of from side to side. However, I like the fact that the bottoms meet on this. Bit bummed the bottom doesn't meet on this. I'd want it to be 1 down, but the top meets. But if the top was to meet... If the bottom was to meet on this one, it would put it 1 too low, which we can't get away with. This is the part of the thing of it being slightly asymmetrical, but that's fine. We can live with it. Oh, the life of an oyster. So that's fine. We still need to get a few of our things done. But in the meantime, there is something I wanted to show you guys. Just for context, have you ever done improv? No, I haven't. I'd love to give it a go. It'd be quite interesting, I feel. I want to show you some context. So, just as a side note, just as a quick break, I'm turning on shaders. I'm going to show you the sheer thalassophobic terror that is in store for episode 200. Because episode 200 of the actual playthrough on YouTube is going to be about our episode 200 build, the world download, a bit of a world showcase, showing off what we got, talking about the future of, you know, the series and stuff like that. Okay, so they're all updating. That's pretty cool, Jurassic King. Thanks for that. But I want to show you the sheer terror, and it's good. I'm not going to change it to daytime right now. I know it's turning to night. But effectively, I think this is one of the deeper points. It is. You're going to be putting on like a little scuba suit, if you will, and you're going to be diving in, trying to get to the submarine. It's part of an objective for the episode 200 build. And the depth of the water is going to go to the complete base, like some sort of like Mariana Trench with Mariana. I just called it a freaking spaghetti sauce. Trench for the very, very bottom. And this is with the shaders on at night. So, I can't believe I'm about to do this, but just, I'm taking my hands off the keyboard. Just look at how dark it gets, just at the surface level. Watch. Bruh. You can see bubbles, that is it. Now, if you look up, just haunting to look at, right? You guys saw none of that, right? Now, if I was kind and set a glowstone in my hand and show you the same effect, right? You're going to be diving in with just a glowstone. I saw that shark, and that was kind of scary. Barely see anything. You can see that sort of light in the top right-hand corner from the reflected light. Haunting. We're still falling, I'm pretty sure. And we've hit the bottom. This isn't even like... So just to clarify, we've still got 30 blocks underneath this, effectively, that you can go down to. Hello, Mr. Shark. Let's turn shaders off so I can see things again. Will you review the Prehistoric Kingdom new update? Yes, it is on my list to do. In fact, I will share with you guys, because I've got a little bit of time off work. Just a second. Tell him, yes, sorry. I have a little bit of time off work, so I've actually got a full shopping list of what I need to do. First off, there is a Cenozoic Peaks that Kermit has been kind enough to share with me for me to give a go. That's on my list to do. There is a a Fossils and Archaeology Nostalgia mod, sort of some script, I can't remember what its exact naming was, where it's from this is the Fossils and Archaeology version, where it first released, where I first played it 12 freaking years ago. Or is it 11 years ago? I get mixed up. Over a decade, I have played with Fossils and Archaeology and its later iterations. There's that. And then Prehistoric Nature, latest update, is one of them. So I have got a few showcases I'm looking forward to doing. I want to get Parkosaurus finished effectively within the next couple of months. I know that Washbear's doing another game. It might not be dinosaur related. I'll probably play it anyway because Washbear are an awesome set of development team. Having crashing issues have been worked on. Just want to make you aware. That's fine. Crashing issues I take into account. I won't, obviously, with any mod that I showcase, I don't usually keep it in. Jurassic World Reborn was an exception to the rule. I do need to delete our server me and James used. I was going to turn it into a Pixelmon server for everyone to play on, but then I was just like, it's effort. Thank you so much, Jurassic King. Fossils and Archaeology Origins. That is one of them I'm checking out. You have... I know that a lot of you guys are probably on a little bit younger than me too. A lot younger than me. But there was something magical about when Minecraft first came out. I played it since effectively alpha. Was it beta? I can't remember. It just early days. And when mods started coming out, some of them were janky as all hell. Some of them were meme-based. And then Fossils and Archaeology came up. And I played it before the Yogscast. In fact, give me a hot freaking second. I'm going to show you something wild. I don't know if it's on this channel. Or if it was on my old personal YouTube channel I didn't upload to, I just used. Give me a second. I'm currently working on a big mod pack for Jurassic Revolution. Awesome. Will he say the name right? Which name am I saying wrong? Ah, that name. Hola, amigo. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? The Congaminator. Hey! Corey learns. Give me a second. I know that it's currently showing the Minecraft thing, but I'm actually using YouTube. I just hit the microphone. Get 10 Herbert every raid. I'm going to have to check that out at some point. Because I don't need to know how to get just as many as I want. What am I looking for? We're looking for Yogscast, fossils, and archaeology. Give me a second. If I see if I can find my comment. If it's from this account, it will show up at the top. So I actually recommended like them to play this. Obviously I was one of many. I'm not seeing myself. Sort by top comments. Let me have a Control F. Vertico. No, I'm not seeing my comment here. Damn it. But I was already playing it before these guys played it, and this is going back absolute years. In fact, they uploaded this 11 years ago, so I was right with my 11-12 years estimate. Mostly editing the complete inaccurate. Yeah, I guess you could say that they're inaccurate for a reason, but at some point you can only say that for so far. And I'm saying that second part of that just to cover my bases from the paleo community. So yeah. Now, let's get back. Oh, the gameplay's back loaded, sorted. Cool. There was a person at my front door. Who was that? Person detected. Sorry. I think our ring needs to be configured a bit more effectively because it just constantly picks people up. Like, they're like across the street, and I'm like, they are indeed. Telling me. That's fine. By moi. Okay. Personal stuff I'm dealing with. Just work colleagues saying, oh, am I going to tell the other work colleague that you got an interview? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Wouldn't have an issue. So I've got January is a heavy month already. I'm hoping to get a 4080 Founders Edition. It came up and then disappeared after a few hours, but I didn't have something ready for it to be able to buy it, so that's fine. But I will be able to if it comes up again. So effectively this month I could be building my PC. Could be, being a loose term, depending on prices and stock availability. I've got an interview for a job. Yeah, it's starting to take shape. It's not finished yet in Game and We've still got to do a lot of the decorative stuff. I know it looks like a peen right now. I don't know how to stop it looking like a peen, because originally we were going to put bush around it, like, you know, like the little leaves all the way around to the top. But then that would look like veins. Now, I have figured out a way on how to not phallic object this tower. And that is by adding a dragon. I'll set it to daytime quickly. Adding a dragon at the top. But that will be done after we finish the crypt. So get the tower done, get its internals done, get it actually functioning. Continue the crypt. Put a dragon on top of the tower. Build is done. I would love to know, with a top hat, the dragon has to have a top hat. This was dictated by Jurassic King, and I agree with it. I would love to know what you guys think should be the next build. Obviously, if you're thinking, oh, this is a great build, do this, and you're expecting a 10 out of 10 build, you ain't going to get it from me, even with creative. Expect a loose 6 out of 10. If it's something I can say other thing. I didn't say it looked like a peen. Don't worry. Many others have, and I completely agree. Any particular dragon design specifically? I'm thinking more of a European dragon design, although something like a Asian dragon could work really well, like the Chinese dragon sort of design could work really well. However, that's got quite a slender figure, so I'm not too sure. I'm definitely thinking dragon as opposed to a wyvern, although a wyvern could also work. I don't know. I'm open to interpretation. I've got quite a few dragon design references. I've got a freaking Rathalos that would be pretty dope. Just quickly show you my Rathalos figurine, my silver Rathalos. There we go. Something like that would be dope. That'd be a wyvern, of course, as opposed to a dragon. I've got reference pictures I can work with. Oh, that reminds me, I got a few things for Christmas I'd like to show you guys. I've shown you the little Spinosaurus thing that I've been playing with consistently. I'm holding it wrong, so you're seeing the loop. There you go, Spinosaurus. I also got my Vertico sign. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? It's got lighting in there. I will be setting that up once I've reworked the desk and cable management for the next thing. But I'm just going to grab what else I got, which is going to probably be hung up behind me. It's very cool. Prehistoric Plaza, where did you get that emoji from? because that is awesome. I know it's not an emoji, you know what I mean. The thing. Emote. Anyway, back in a sec, I'll just grab something. Oh, that was my phone. Jurassic Park poster in a frame. Oh. Pretty cool, right? Dragons and films and shows. Yeah, you're not wrong, are you? Because I don't know why I'm putting the headphones on. I wasn't wearing them before. But you're not wrong. They are usually the textbook design that they seem to opt for. Arguably, I mean, the taxonomy of it it's not specifically important. Jurassic King 1, I freaking love that. I think that's a Twitch standard one, though. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure LeChonk was put out there, and I love LeChonk. Its evolution? No. No. Definitely not. That was another thing that dropped off the desk, but yeah, I do love him. A paleontologist... Corey, today's not your day for speaking. Paleontologized... Oh, that. That's a pretty cool name, though. Very hard to say. A paleontologist who does streams. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'd have to check that out, I think. Paleontologist. Duly noted. Thank you, Prehistoric Plaza. That is a pretty cool, thing to do. I stream. I'm also an actual paleontologist. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to say. Fair play to them. Right. I was doing something before my entire brain shut down. So I want it to be the top of this part, I think, right? Yeah. So, okay. This would be a rotate 180 sort of jobby. I can't remember how we need to do this now. // copy. I think it needs to be on the other side and out by 2. And I'm doing it wrong because I forgot to take the middle point. So the level point. So here, 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 and there we go. So it'll be... Now, was it that side or the other side? It was going to be the other side, right? So... Boop, boop, and boop. 70 blocks were copied. That's wrong. That is 100% wrong. Right, I think I've done this on the thing. Give me a sec. It should be here. I think... No, it is. The hell? Also, I copied while I was not on the thing. Okay, that feels wrong. // copy. Only 70 blocks? There we go. That's a healthier amount. Now rotate 180. Rotate 180. // paste. It might appear behind me. No, it didn't. Amazing. It's appeared in the right place. I'm pretty sure. That is level. I'm pretty sure that's level 2 with the top. Yeah, we're good. Okay. What I wanted to get done in this stream, we've done. Which means I want to move on to the next piece, which is thinking about how we want to start decorating like some struts and stuff that come off the building. But also, I was thinking like, what if instead of these two annoying things right here, we had a platform that came out? Like, like a balcony, effectively. So we will work on that being a possibility. Maybe. It would get rid of that annoying sort of asymmetrical from the top bottom and the top bottom and up here, because the bottom should be where the bottom should be as opposed to where the top should be. So I feel like that could work. We will work it in. We'll think about it soon. Give a dragon an active breath weapon. I also have and as well as a that's so cool. That's pretty damn cool. So I assume you when you sub to Twitch streamers, you get access to any of their emotes and stuff. Like, for example, if I was to go into stream right now, I could go in there and start typing from... who am I subbed to at the moment? I think Sark, and Chilled Chaos. So I'd have access to some of them. So if I went into Twitch right now on my thing and it says, oh, I'm live, I click it up in the top right hand corner of my phone, switching to creator mode. Where is the chat? Stream manager. Here we go. Welcome to the chat room. It's not loading up the previous chat, that's fine. But I could use some of Chilled's. So let's have a look. Which one's a fun one? He's got a little dinosaur. It's obviously not as accurate, but it's just a cute little dinosaur sort of design. Those are two, so one's one, one's the other. He's got a few funny ones that I really enjoy, so I'll see if I can find the ones that I actively enjoy. He's got Hampter with a machine gun. So yeah, effectively when you hit affiliate and then eventually partner, you get access to quite a few, options in terms of, you can have some of them that are animated, something like that. And I'm looking forward to possibly using some. I don't know if we're going to go all dinosaurs or whatever, because I don't want to effectively. I want to use some of them just for some in-game or in-community jokes effectively. So we'll figure it out. But I feel like the Chopsifix was going to be a good one. So my crucifix made of chopsticks. But I haven't played enough horror games recently to warrant that and, be relevant still. A dodo bird is absolutely going to happen, I promise you. Because I've talked about it in the past, but eventually it's not going to be a heavy seller, let's face it. But I want to build. I want to create merch. I know what the design is in my head. And I know what the merch range will be. But a dodo does feature heavily into it. So yes, I like the idea of when you put merch out, it doesn't have to have your name plastered on it or, like Chibi U on it or something like that. Which, if people want that, people do want that, and people sell that, and fair enough. That's not what I want to put out there. I want to put something out there that, something I'd wear, effectively. And I wear... let's face it, this is pretty colourful, right? But I usually wear like pretty dark, emo boy colours. So I would like a Clive the Dodo. So I want to sort of go for a black shirt, black jumper, black whatever, with a tattoo text sort of design. So we're talking like sort of neo-traditional tattoo text for Dead Dodo Society with a dodo skull, just sort of open, agape. And then maybe some fun designs like my hopes and dreams are like the dinosaurs dead and buried for 65 million years, stuff like that, but like in a tasteful fashion. I need to find an artist. Yeah, Tyrannos is a content creator. They are, yes. Emo V. Almost. Oh, let's. Everyone go sub to Tyrannos. See if we can get him a 2K. But yeah, the problem is with my content my channel, effectively, my YouTube channel isn't dead in the water, but it's... Don't take a long hiatus and then come back to the channel. I should have made a new channel. That was on me. But also, post new stuff. Don't just fall into a rabbit hole of doing the same thing over and over, because we're past the days of playthroughs and long let's plays. We're past that. And I haven't adapted to that because I know that there's so many people that are still, like me, they find comfort in just a playthrough. So I'm not changing because of my comfort levels, but I know that I should. I'll be... No, don't set these goals too low. Tyrannos, do not set these goals too low. My 100 subscriber goal was eating freaking dried ghost chili at 100 subs. That is stupidly low. Don't set these too low, my friend. You've said it now, so you have to commit to it, but you'll be surprised on how quickly you'll hit it, and you then suffer, because that ghost chili burnt coming in and going out. Hell of a flavour profile, though, once you got past it, because it's just quite a fruity, nutty flavour. Once you got past the sheer napalm. So be careful with them, my friend. Be very careful. 2K eat air. Ooh, quite an interesting flavour profile. Air. Why does this have have like a circle indentation on the carpet curtains. Okay, my brain's fried, clearly. I actually am hoping this will be a bit of a longer stream this time. 100k, I'll do a 24-hour stream. I'm planning to do a 24-hour stream this year. I might do more than one. Doing too many, not a good idea, but doing longer streams, absolute 5k touch grass. Wait, I'm a hermit. I don't go out that much, so that will have to be a higher goal for me, Jurassic. Sorry, I'm up to negotiations, but definitely a higher goal. I'm one hell of a hermit. So touching grass really isn't my thing. I'm thinking maybe doing 100. The hell is that lighting? Oh, what's next door? 100k. 100k. What am I talking about? 24-hour streams I will be doing. I think we'll probably not be doing something like Minecraft for 24 hours. I would go freaking insane, and I'm sorry, but no. I am thinking of doing like a playthrough for 24 hours. Like, as I said before, I want to do the Trails of series. If you're a weeb and you haven't played the Trails of series, you need to. They're fun, same with Persona. So I'm thinking maybe doing like Trails of Cold Steel 1, 2, 3, 4 in a 24-hour stint, see how far I can get. Then do the new game, Trails of Reverie. 24 hours eating grass. It's a funny one. Everyone apparently wants to see, what is your 5k? Sorry. God damn it. 5k is a funny one. What is your 5k goal then? If apparently everyone wants to see it. I'm curious now, my friend. Come on, tell me. Tell me. Right, I wanted this to be a long stream, and I do. We are going to do a long stream. But my brain's just sort of shut off, and I'm at the moment. So give me a second. Take a quick vape break. Take inventory. Figure out something. Something doesn't look right to me. I think it's the angle I'm at. Okay, it's fixed. It was. It is even. Forgot to mute the mic. My bad. Right. We've done the windows. The walls. We want to do the decorative stuff now. So, before we move on to that, though, I would like some thoughts on maybe turning this into brick. So, rather than it being wood like it is... Why did I throw that? Why are we here? Just to suffer? Also, I can go there. So we're going to do an experiment on one side completely being brick. So as to give us a better representation effectively. So we're going to do the entirety of it being brick. Not just one window, but all three windows. I can change it back. It is not hard. We're just going to do it quickly just so I can get a good look at how it looks, as well as take your thoughts on it. So it's all good. I'm not showing you the end result until we get to effectively to the end, just on purpose, so that we can really take it into account. Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, hello. And boom. No. No. There we go. Right. Now. I don't like it. Sadly, I must leave. Dinosaurs. That's fine. Historic, thank you so much for the follow and for joining us today. It's awesome to chat, and definitely interesting to learn about that other content creator, the paleontologist. Really interesting, especially if they've got such cool emotes. Click the link in bio. The account doesn't exist, right? So I actually changed my Twitter account. I need to change it on everything, because it's now at Vertico V, not at Vertico HD like it used to be, because Vertico was taken. Which is why on here we're called Vertico V as opposed to Vertico, because Vertico is taken. Yay. But I like Vertico V. It's quite fun. Do any of you all play Prior Extinction? I can't say I have played that. Okay, at 5k I'll play in the R for 5 hours in a maid's dress. If I die, beg those 5 hours is over. Even if I am second off, the timer starts over again. You're a madman, Tyrannos. You're a madman. No, I can't say I have played Prior Extinction. I might have to check it out at some point. So, what are the thoughts on this? Brick, the problem is it doesn't work because I think it looks better with the wood because of the wood up there and the wood, the outsides. Now, I could replace the outsides of this from wood to brick and that to brick, absolutely. But I don't think it would fit. It might, have two components rather than have wood and this, it might work, but then that would be taken away, which I don't like. So I think it was better with the wood. What do we think, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, sorry, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. What do we think? I think this works with the wood more than it does the brick. I think the wood is better. But I can also kind of see the interest in the brick. Do we think... I think the... I don't know. Tell you what, Ralph, I'll do a maid. I ain't got any dressing up as a maid at any point. That'll be a fun Halloween stream. But I feel like loads of people have done maid outfits for Halloween stream. I'll find the next niche. What would it be? Don't know. Mesh with other players, online games seem very unwelcoming. I do find that in some of them as well, especially like dinosaur games or dinosaur simulation games. I do find that. Or any sort of simulation games like that, There's usually a steep learning curve, and it's just like, it's kind of hard. Like, single player, I'm more of a fan of with those sort of things, absolutely. Like, whenever I played The Isle, I wanted to play single player, or I'd join a server with no one on, or whenever I played Path of Titans, it was the exact same thing. I'd play single player rather than multiplayer. Especially if you're a content creator, you kind of have to as well, because you can't trust what the chat's going to pop up, which is why the webcam is always in front of chat. Because you can't control people. So, do we think wood or brick? Let's take a democratic approach to this. I think personally wood is better. Let's see what everyone else reckons. I'm also looking forward to upgrading my PC because I can play much bigger games at better frames and better graphics and everything without having to worry about also streaming, which takes a bit of the processor power or the resource power away from me. Everything out is in the open, yet you do have to be careful though, Tyrannos. You actually actively will need to censor it as part of the moderation for YouTube and Twitch, but not also just that, with the potential changes that could, not necessarily will, but could happen on the back of Gonzalez versus Google. If you haven't heard about it, I'd recommend you do some digging about it, research it, so you can take your own, obviously, formulated opinion, but you will need to moderate your content. If this has any effect, which even if it doesn't pass, it still may have an effect, you absolutely have to. Wood. I agree. Thank you, Jurassic. That's what I want to hear. Time set. Wood is better. So let's go ahead and take these out. I'm sure we'll need them for other things. Yeah. So it's a bit past me. I only have a basic level of understanding. But the argument is that because of the way that the algorithm exists, and the algorithm effectively recommends you content, if you get recommended extremism content, it's no longer the case that the website is no longer free from being under the umbrella of a certain American act. I can't remember, it's something section 203 or 230. It's got 20 and 3 in it, that's all I know. And it protected them in terms of, oh, this person's posted it. It's not on us, it's user content. But if an algorithm is recommending it, the argument is that's being made to the American Supreme Court. It's gotten to the Supreme Court at this point. That is this act really valid because you have got an algorithm that's recommending this content? Are you free of blame? Are you free of being protected? Can you no longer be protected for lawsuits? So I think quite a few content creators are talking about it, but one that I recommend is just checking out, sort of read about, get a good understanding of the base level, would be Captain Sparkles, because my stance is, even if this doesn't happen, YouTube's now going to be like, might need to be a bit more thing. And I mean, YouTube's already stopped swear words to a stupid degree now. YouTube is changing. Again, the algorithm constantly changes. It constantly screws small creators. It's just how it works. And that's the point of being a small creator. Is you've got to find your niche, and you've got to find something that helps you break out of that. What I'm doing won't do that. I'm not going to deny it. Which is why I'm glad I'm sort of moving to Twitch, so I can just flesh my own things out. Oh, you can bleep out the swear words or just effectively mute it. Muting's better than bleeping, believe it or not. Muting is better than bleeping, so just cutting the audio completely. Both from a viewer standpoint, hard of hearing, sensitive hearing, so on and so forth, but also from the algorithm's point of view. So just take that into mind, muting it. But it's more that if you don't censor chat and, for example, a slur pops up or something that's effectively endorsing criminal behavior, you could be held liable. So that is why, if you're a content creator and you are recording something like an open game like that, you'll see a lot of them just effectively hide the chat, block the chat, or more creatively, they'll put the webcam, because look, I mean, let's just say that this, I'm just going to come out of it right now. Let's just say that this game I'm playing right now has an active chat, and I've put myself in front of it. I can move my cam right now, like with using this software. When you're streaming, for example, you can move it. I can like, hey, look what that person said. That's kind of funny. And then I can go, oh, no, I want to put it back now. So, boom. Kind of great. It is kind of great in that regard. Stay in group chat. Yeah, group chat. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. That's when you said, I don't censor it. I was like, you sure? But I see what you're hitting at now. Yeah. All good. Yeah, no, content creation has definitely taken a change in the last so many years. It's wild. I mean, you can look at any channel and you can see, I think Beaver's a great example, because Beaver used to like play playthroughs and stuff, and he still does, don't get me wrong. But you'll notice Beaver, Jacksepticeye, all the, you know, bigger people effectively, they're starting to drop episode counts or episode numbers on the end of things. And it'll be more like a topical, funny point. It'll be like, you know, play God of War and be like, this Valkyrie is insane or something, for example. That's just a title I've made up on the spot. This Valkyrie is insane. And technically it's like their third episode of their playthrough. What it does is it goes, you go, I need to watch the rest of this to catch up. I need to, you know, actively watch the rest. But also it gets you interested in it without you going, oh, this is episode 3 and it's an hour long. Oh, I've got to watch 2 other things. It is mind games. But they have to be relevant on the algorithm, so it's not the content creator's fault at all. It's kind of depressing when you look at it all. Voice chat with my IRL friends, yeah, that's the best way to do it. It is 100% the best way to do it. Like, I want to do more group games. I want to play group games like other content creators. I have a few rules around that and so on and so forth. I set myself. But also, I just want to meet new people and play new people. It's going to be fun sort of things. I want to play like in large groups, like Among Us, stuff like that. Just so fun. You know? I feel like I'd be a good social deceptive game player. In fact, I know I am. I was quite good at TTT. And that was quite recent as well that I was playing that. So, yeah. Anyway, I've procrastinated building anything decorative for a while now. We've replaced some blocks. So let's figure this out. If something decorative, like, for example, a band was to go around, how would that look? Give me a second, okay, guys? It will be undone. It will be undone. I'm just thinking out loud, all right? So let's not panic, because I know people do when I build things. It's just an idea to begin with. Get rid of you, get rid of you. There we go. Oh, there we go. Connect all the way through. So we're actually going to build this band the entire way around to begin with, just so I can look at it. I'm more curious than anything else, so please don't panic. I swear to God, if I look at Chad and there's panic... Ah. A band, oh Lord, cleanse this poor man's mind of sin. It's this, if anything, this should help it not look like a peen, not make it look more like, oh no, it could look like a vein. Oh no, no, let's have a look at it before we judge. I don't think there's anything I can do to this build that is going to prevent it looking like a peen at this point. Once the primary percentage of players gets kids, yeah, it's pretty dead, yeah. Among Us isn't. Among Us is not dead. I'll explain why. I watch Chilled and loads of groups of people, just Chill Chaos that is, one of my favourite content creators I've watched probably for a decade or so. They still play it. And it's still, they're playing it with mods. And the mods are fascinating. So I don't think it's dead. A cock ring. I love watching people play it. Try Aqua Acrobatics. It's a direct port of the new movement features in modern versions of Minecraft, most notably the swim mechanic and water fog. It is a backport mod. Ooh, I might have to check that out. Now, I don't hate this ring going around. Admittedly, I'd have to do the same on the bottom level, I feel. Just so I can get a good idea, right? I don't hate it. We'll go with this a little bit longer. The downside, however, is it works here. It will not work here. So, I'm going to have to get a bit creative with it, so hear me out. And let's see if we can effectively create sort of like a merging point via a block. Just humour me for a hot second, all right? So if we were to do it, it would be something like this, all right? And get the under part here, same we did on that side, and we'll connect again. So just humour me for a second, all right? Because I kind of don't hate this. And boom, connect this up. Oh god, that was a hell of a itchy beard. I've had my hair cut and trimmed and stuff recently, so you get the itch around the beard area quite frequently. When you cut your hair or trim it or, you know, shape it, so on and so forth, it just happens. Ugh. Humour requires laughter. I see what you did there. Happy now? It had laughter. Genuine or not is not the point. Right, so then connect it back down. That way we've effectively got that still connected. This would still need to be like that, though. I don't think I did that on the other side. So let's quickly rectify that. Oh, this works! Hold up. Hold up. I like it, but other people may not. I don't know if we want to do it just for the middle layer or all of them. But give it a second. Right. I like the way I could see it come in and out as well, like it contracts. I don't hate it. In fact, I kind of like it. It needs some work. I think maybe if we did it all the way up and down, it might not work. But we'll find out in a second, because I'm going to do it the whole way up. It actually works right. And it has actually kind of broken the peen shape. So not only is it a win for my occasional creativity, it's also a win because I have stopped it looking phallic. To an extent. I mean, you can't really break in a completely in a phallic object shape, but this could work. And it's going to be the same on this side, but this time when we do the top level to connect it, it's going to be a bit different. So here we go. Now, we'll see if just the middle layer works or all three layers work or what. But I feel like this can absolutely work in terms of how it's put across. And the great thing is the bands that go round and go up on one point and go down on another point, they will be on different points of it. So it's almost like an oscillating effect. Oh, I feel smart occasionally. Let's see if it works though. With its entirety, not just its partial implementation. We need to see it in its entirety before we can say absolutely. I mean, it works at a base level, at the very least on the middle. Does it work the entire way round? Let's have a little goosey gander, as they say. Perfect. Right. Oh, actually, that was something I wanted to read quickly. I'm a big politics boy, and so I'm wanting to check to see if you guys have a speaker yet or not. over the pond. No. Wow. Lord. Oh, it kind of works. It kind of works. Corey's happy. Corey's happy. Yay! I did something. Now, how did we do this last time? Well, it wasn't this point last time. It was the lower level, wasn't it? So I'm not sure how we did it in terms of that. Because it would have to be up here and a block there. Okay, got it. Block here. Block here. Perfect. Get it on top. Get it on top. Perfect. And then... well, this has to connect still. Like that. So, perfect. Right. This is going to work. I know it will. And... go. Okay. Now, we've still got quite a lot more empty space we have to work with. I am familiar with that. In terms of the rest of the walls and, you know, the corner pieces, I get that. So we will work on that. Now, did I want that like that, or did I want it like this? No, I want it like that. Oh, no, like that. No, like that. When I did it, it was just straight, yeah, and I kind of like it better. All right, cool. And then we want this here, this here. We want a block coming out like so. Perfect. We should connect up very shortly. Now, we've got 2 of them done, so I can't really take full inventory just yet. But the bottom connector being there and the top connector being there actually freaking works. At this point, I would love to see this potentially as brick, because that would probably look better maybe if I made the entire tap. Hear me out. I know we're not finished yet, and we've got a lot more work to do. And I'm quite frankly thinking of copying this tower and pasting it somewhere far away and experimenting, coming back. I can change it. Great. But if we turn this into brick, so that brick, and then turn the stone into this, the marble, it could work. I think it could. But for now, finish it as it is, copy, paste, experiment, come back. I think that could work. For now, though, let's continue building, because I'm really happy with this, with sort of that way it's come out. Abso-freaking-lutely. I also am slightly confused why there is 3 bands, and I just remembered that is the top. That's why. I was like, huh? And that's why, Gory. Right, now this one, the top isn't the thing, so we'll start at the bottom. Quickly just level it out, get it all the way around. No, you're not doing what I want you to do. Thank you. And again. Okay, get that connected there. Okay. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. You know, occasionally there is method to my madness. It is a once in a blue moon sort of situation, so I appreciate that. But, hey, you know, occasionally you'll find a diamond in the rough, and by the rough I mean my 2 IQ and the diamond being an occasional good idea, but you get the point. Oh, look at this. You are taking shape. You're making me proud. I sounded like Dobby for a second there, didn't I? Dobby is a free elf. Right. We'll start at the top one, because that is what we've used to dictate it effectively. We start with the top one, but I think we actually started with the bottom one up here. But, because I think that's what we've done. Right, so if we use the top level as an indication then, we've actually kept the level at a 2. Whereas this is a 3. So I want this to be a 2. So 2, 3, 2. Cool. Yes, we use what design we have got up here as opposed to the design we've got here and flip it round. Effectively meaning this is always the clean side. This, not janky, but it's got more character on this side rather than it oscillating and, you know, not looking great potentially. At least I know it works on this. So if I go up here, so for the top level, I created a entire line like so. That goes one over. I think actually onto the wood. And then we have one here and one here. I'm pretty certain that is how we did it. Right? Yes. And then the connecting piece was on the side of it. Like this. And then it connected like that. Let me just quickly take stock that that's what we did. That is indeed what we did. And it should be a twofer. 2, 3, 2. Yes. Amazing. How is it already Thursday? You have a great question, because I couldn't tell you, Tyrannos. It's definitely... Thing is, I work on shift. I've been ill recently, and it's a new year. Trying to ask me what day it is won't work, because working on shift, right, there's no such thing as a weekend to me. Or a weekday, effectively, because when you work on shift, it's 3 days on, 3 days off, 3 nights on, 3 days off. That's my, you know, pattern, effectively. So I don't really have things like weekends and whatnot. Right, so this should be a block. Then we should have you, and you should be that, and that, block, and come out. Perfect. So, yeah, I couldn't tell you how it's Thursday already. I didn't even think that it was Thursday. That's that. It's not. It's kind of, as a hermit and a, you know, not going out much and so on and so forth, it's not, to me, it's my comfort. But to others, I would 100% other people being like, this isn't really my sort of cup of tea. And I'll be like, yeah, I kind of get it. Okay, why aren't you connecting? Why are you not connecting? What's going on here? Something's gone weird. It was you. There we go. Got there eventually. That should be the same on the other side. It is. Yeah, cool. Right. We have now got the full 3 ones. Oh, so what are you trying to get done, actually? Because you're saying about art. It depends on your budget and all that sort of stuff, but I can't recommend who I got it off. Who I got it off, not got off, good God. But obviously I do remember who it was. It was Ocean Art, but it depends what you're looking for. Obviously my BRB and Starting Screen are the same, but I'm thinking of maybe seeing if he's still got the PSD file that he can maybe change, that the T-Rex is there, and one where it says the starting shortly, when it says BRB, isn't like my arm sticking out of its mouth, like flailing. That'd be quite an interesting switch over, wouldn't it? But that art is just outstanding. It was originally going to be a YouTube banner. It's not, because of the stupid way YouTube does its banners. Oh, merch. Oh, yeah, cool. Merch, I'm not probably going to go to Ocean, not because I, you know, don't think it would work. It's just because of the style I want. I've actually got someone else in mind, like someone I know in real life. So I'm thinking that way, but I don't want to do merch until I feel it sounds so weird to say, but until I feel I've earned it. And I know other people might do it smaller, and you've 100% earned it. Your brain is what dictates when you feel you've earned it or when you feel it, but I don't feel like I have. Might be some level of imposter syndrome or whatever that I might need to address, but hey, it works. Guys, the bans work. Now. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. And if you set that limit in your mind, you are able to dictate what you think is enough. And 10k arguably is enough for merch. It's just, I'm not realistically at 10k because I stopped and started. Now, thoughts on replacing the logs with bricks, the stone with quartz, and the bands of going around with brick stairs and brick blocks. Yeah, it's less pain. It's less pain. Take that clip out of context. I noticed, Vicente, if you're still here, you made a clip. Was it V was excited? Was an excited weeb or something like that? So I appreciate it when people make little clips. It's kind of fun to just go back and see. So if anyone wants to say V is excited about non-P, then feel free. Insert the television bar meme, yeah. I kind of like this guy. So do I, Tyrannos. I kind of like it too. I like the sort of the top of it just being like not out of place, but like sort of ooh, come out of something. But I kind of want to see it, you know. Now I can easily undo. Just like that drop. So I can easily undo. I don't know the commands for the brick stairs, though, so that could be a bit of an interesting thing. Or, you know, the way that they're in things. So rather than do that, I'd rather copy this in its entirety, paste it somewhere, and I can get rid of it if I need to. So we're only effectively going to be copying, you know, let me just quickly work this out. No, I want it to be one block up. I'll explain why after, but just so I don't copy that. So we'll go from here and copy. So that is bottom right, so we need to go top left. So all the way up here. And I'm not too fussed about taking, you know, the smoke from the chimney. So we're just going to just do this quickly. And remember to get rid of the blocks once I'm done. Apart from, obviously, the one that we're using. Cool. Let's get rid of everything else. And you. And we're going to go ahead and copy. No, we're not. We're going to copy from down here. Okay. 1,800 blocks. Insane. Absolutely insane. Now, we are going to take it a little bit further away. I'll explain why in a bit. So that it's gone. Just so that it's out of eyesight if I, you know, have to delete it manually, etc., etc., etc. Also, so people don't go, why is there two things? And we'll paste it, I'd say, we'll paste it about this level. Paste. Right, perfect. No, it's not. Anyone else noticing a distinct problem here? First off, it didn't copy its entirety because what did Corey do wrong, do we reckon? I didn't do the other click. I think I got the correct click down there, but... God damn it. This is a television bar meme. I don't think I clicked the 76. Second position set to 3. I didn't do that. Where's the rest of you? Right. Let's do this again. This time manually. Second position clicked and first position clicked. Great. Do it again and slash copy. 14,000 blocks. That seems more realistic. Good lord. Now we'll go back over there and paste it. So, come on. Nearly there. I can hear the washing machine. Because we've got a new washing machine that makes songs. I can hear it making a song right now. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Perfect! Right, just a random watchtower in the middle of nowhere. I actually prefer this without a base. Oh my god. But let's not go there for now. So, we're once again just going to get a selection. So, let's go ahead and get from here. Is it here we want to go from? In fact, let's just find the red block that should have copied along with it. There it is. So we actually want it to be on the other side. That's fine. Right click and we want this to be here. So what we're going to do now is, now we've got a selection, is I'm just going to quickly verify something. It is the right one. Cool. But then we're going to go replace stone quartz. That's the first part. Okay. Already, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's giving me more Tudorian build, you know, like a Tudorian theatre tower as opposed to a wizard's tower at the moment. That's because we haven't changed the brick. It's pretty cool, right? So far, that's pretty cool. Now let's modify, undo if it doesn't work, and just go from there. This is our experiment point. Also over there, you can see a temple from Fossils and Archaeology. Where is it? Oh, if I zoomed in, it got disappeared, but it's right over there. I kind of like this color. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and, once again, give me a second, all right? Wood bricks. So it's only... Right, cool. Let's try replace wood stair. Okay, right. What are you called? Brick stairs, and I assume the other one is wood stairs. Was it stair or stairs? Stairs. Right. Okay. Replace wood stairs, brick stairs. I might need to get rid of the space. So let's see. We're just going to experiment. Interesting. I think I might need to do the spruce wood. What are you called? What are you called? Come here. Come here. Spruce wood stairs. Cool. Right. Okay. Spruce wood stairs. Okay. They are out of whack, which means I now need to reconnect them. Rather than do that the entire way around, we're just going to do it on a few of these, just on this direction so I can see it better, all right? God damn it. And connect. Oh, stop it. Connect. Connect. Oh, I hate you so much. There we go. Right. Connection. I need to do it, unfortunately, the entire way around. I've also noticed this is flipped them upside down. Okay? But I know it's flipped them upside down. I know they're out of whack. Okay. There's one more thing I need to do. Replace log. Is it log or logs? I can't remember. Oh, that's definitely not what we wanted to do. It doesn't, does it? Tyrannos, what do you think? I'm in the air. I think the wood actually worked better with the white. I think the white absolutely is the correct way. So if we go ahead and undo, and then we can redo it if we need to. Cool. And again, so we actually need to do it 3 times. This, I like. Yeah, the wood definitely works better. This is what I like about just bringing this over here. I can just do whatever I want without feeling like, oh, no, I'm undoing things or redoing things. Just bringing a fresh copy, effectively. Now, do we think the roof should stay brick? Do we think? With the brown wood, yeah. I think the roof can change from a red brick to something else. Should be wood. We'll try wood. We'll try nether brick. We'll try a few different things, right? So we'll have a look at the options available to us, effectively, okay? So if we go to some decorative blocks, effectively. Obsidian, abso-freaking-lutely not. Won't look good. Nether brick. So if we look for things that have got slabs, because they are part of my build, I have to make sure that they have a slab, effectively. Stone slabs? No, I couldn't see that working. Is there any blocks here that we think could work? I think either the wood, the spruce wood would work quite nicely, or maybe some dark oak, just as a slight offset. We could try some volcanic, and we can try nether brick, can't we? So I'm going to set the time to day quickly. But this is absolutely, so far, is so much better. So, tell you what, Corey's going to do something smart for once in his life. Watch this. No, he's not. He's... Oh, hold up. Hold up. They ain't touching. But this is the difference. So we can see effectively a difference. So let's click undo. So I can actually think. I kind of like that though. I think should be I guess a block up, it looked like, but I don't think it would be the case. Maybe I copied it weirdly. Maybe go back a couple of blocks just to be a little bit more safe. And where was it? So it should line up about here. Right, cool. Give it a second because it will appear. It just takes a while. I feel like that has... Oh, we need to go a lot further back, Corey. Yeah, yeah, I do. Where did I paste it originally? There, right? Was it there? Can't remember. Oh well. Let's go a lot further back. Paste. Give me a second. I want to get this done so I can see it. And I need to go... I would say that needs to actually go... let's line up from this edge. One... About 5 over to the right. Undo. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say, paste it again. I'm just going to get this so we can compare. Okay. That looks about level. Guess what? We can now look at them at the same time. The great part is, if I want to customize this even more and go, oh, what if we change this? We can come back to these builds. Ginger ale is so good. I like ginger ale and ginger beer. I'm a massive fan of it. It's one of my few, outside of, like, caffeinated drinks I'll enjoy. So, right. Time out. Do we think... Let's be 100% certain here, because I'm pretty sure the white on top of the duck definitely does not fit, right? The white is 100% it. Brilliant. Captain Vader. I forgot to mute again, I'm sorry. I'll mute now because I want to take another hit. Now, do we think... Does this top part need to change colour? Potentially. Not colour, complete change, but, like, be a different material to differentiate it. What do we think? I will experiment, and once again, we can undo very, 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 very easily. White and brown is the best combination. I don't disagree. Maybe that grey just for the sake of it being there. Only the roof should change. Okay, not in disagreement there. Let's see with a roof change then. What? Let's try nether brick first. I don't think it will fit, but I'm just curious, all right? So, humour me, please. We need to go one down, actually. Just because of the slabs and the way that they work. And get rid of you. Okay. Okay, so we're going to quickly replace from here. I think you guys go one up. Just to be safe. Okay. We are going to, hear me out, replace brick, nether brick. And I need to do the slabs, so give me a second. Brick slab? Nether brick slab, I think, is it? Or is it slabser? Cool. No? Great. What are you called? Oh, my phone's going crazy. I left it on the desk. Oops. That's on me. Bricks. I see what you've done there. Oh, well, no, it's got to be... Is it bricks slabs? Hold up. Let me just replace it with air. See if it's the nether brick I'm getting wrong. No. Interesting. I don't remember the command. Is it O-I-L? L. Cool. Give me a second. Matt. Lock. No. No. Bricks. Bricks. Slab? Air? Does anyone know what the slab should be? My brain isn't doing it. I don't want to have to just manually do it because... Oh, to be fair, I'm going to have to manually do it if I change it to wood anyway, ain't I? So, let's see. It is indeed a fascinating thing. An enigma. Impossibly stupid equation to which no one has the answer nor wants to know. Let's just do the front side so I don't have to look at it, and then we'll go from there. I think I can see the corner of that. Let's see. Give it a second, let it take shape, and we can effectively make our opinion from there. I don't think this is going to work color scheme wise, but I don't think it's going to be worse than brick. So hold out for that. Okay. I was wrong. I was wrong. It's completely not just that, it's taking away the shape because it's too dark. So undo. Replace a brick with spruce plank. So, spruce? What the friggity friggity? Spruce wood. Okay. Planks. The hell, man? So when I originally replaced it, is it just wood? Did I make this just wood? Okay. Spruce. I can't even figure out the ID, so let me have a look quickly. Minecraft spruce wood ID 17. That's a log. Spruce wood plank. Five, really? That's not spruce wood. Let's try undo. And what is this? Spruce wood. It should not be 5. It should be maybe 6. Undo. Replace bricks 4. This isn't in alphabetic. This isn't in 4. If I type in 4. Oh, good lord. 4? Oh, I just replaced something in my inventory. Okay, thank God it's there. Ugh. 4. No. Okay. Oh, here we go. Spruce underscroll planks. Let's try that. So undo. Replace bricks. Spruce underscore planks. Maybe without the capitals, because I know capitals can cause problems. No. Oh, I don't think that's right. Let's keep scrolling, I guess. Okay. Place bricks, wood. So which one worked? It was replace brick, planks. Cool. Right, that works. So planks 2. Okay. Let's try 3. No. Set the time today first as well, actually. 4. Nope. Undo. So let's try 1. That's it. It's 1. Hey guys, we got there. I don't know if it should be the same wood. That's the problem, effectively. No. Oh, that is right. Okay, grab you. I'm losing my mind. Give me a freaking slab. God damn it. Right, you go up here now. Thank you. Right. Slab, 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 slab. A slab. A slab. Let me just do this side. Okay, we're nearly done, so we can actually take inventory and see how we feel. Yes, the great thing about these blocks is I'm pretty sure I can be more experimental without it going purple and black, which is nice. I'm not kidding you. Oh my god, I need to get my brain checked. I went to blow like into the microphone to get that out of the way. I'm not joking. That was genuinely what I was about to do. I have no words. Okay. Not sure how I feel about it. I've got a few things to catch up on. White and brown has become only the roof should change. Weasel the wizard magically replacing the aesthetic of his tower. Exactly. Mine and Vertico is fascinating thing. Mahogany, I was wrong, proceeds to laugh. There are toy leaks of some characters in the Transformers movie. Yep, heard about that. Lifehouse broke. No expense on Transformers, yet they screw up Jurassic World toys. That sounds about right. What have I missed? We've moved this over here so we can experiment without changing the build fundamentally, but also we've settled now that quartz is going to replace the stone. We're working out the idea on the roof at the moment. Take this info with a grain of salt, but when they're marketing Jurassic World, they put effort into merch and the like because they expected it not to do well. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like I'm a jaunty, but that's bollocks. You're bloomin' like. Oh, okay, I can hit James. You're bloomin' reet. I would not go that far. That guy can build excessively good and judge just as well. But, you know, he's got the creative mind and he's one hell of a guy at building, so I won't judge him for that. So, do we think the wood works better? For the roof, that is. We know the roof. We know that the wood and the quartz, for the base level, we are 100% set on that. I am too. What do we think about the roof? For your skip, that's more like it for. I don't disagree with that. He might go, you tried. I'm proud of you. And I'll be like, yay! I keep forgetting about muting. My bad. So we think, ignoring the, things that thing, we think that this is actually better, don't we? I think so too. I do not disagree. I think it does look better. So we'll go ahead. Actually, why are we doing this? Because we have to go and fix it on the other side now. In terms of the actual building. So I don't know why I'm going to finish it off. I just need a presenting side, effectively. We have our comparison pieces. I will make a pun about it, and that's fine. You're welcome to. It will teach me to not mute. So on the right, we have the original. What we have currently over there that we need to change. On the left, we have what we think should be the final design. Yeah. I definitely prefer this. I definitely do. And believe it or not, with the stone, I had this almost feeling of like it wasn't complete, even with the bands going around, which added a lot. But with the quartz and the wood, I feel like there's enough detail now. And I don't know why. It's almost like it's got depth to it. I'm happy. Now, do I want to replace the stone that we have here? Well, behind it, absolutely, we need to replace this with quartz, right? Absolutely. I kind of like the idea of it staying stone on the inside, but it's turned into a white hellhole, which will need to change, but we can do that later on. Because this isn't the final build, of course. That's over there. We need to just keep experimenting. So, do we go for fence or keep it with the stone? That is the question of the day, I suppose. Let's get rid of the stone brick up to here for now. So let's quickly check to see what we think. This is just a thought piece. Let's have a look. I prefer the stone. I prefer the stone. I don't even care. It's not thick enough. Oh my god. Who was it who said about it? 4, you summoned him. Kermit is indeed here now. We're going, it's on the thing. Now it doesn't look like a penis. I feel like I can get away with adding foliage because it won't look like a vein anymore. Before, if I'd added it, it would have looked like a penal vein. But because we've done the bands, we've changed the colouring, I feel like I can definitely get away with adding some foliage like you recommended before. Absolutely. I'm not doing it on this build because we'll come back to this build as part of the experiment build. I'm leaving it here for now. But I want to make progress, or like experimental progress here, and then rather than undo things and make mistakes, I can come back to this as an experimental build. I'm happy. But I'm not disagreeing with the idea of maybe... Let's have a look at our bush options. Maybe birch. I feel like that might work. Let's have a look. This is not the final picture. Don't judge me. But, you know, you can effectively just have a band that just goes around and up it now, effectively, can't you? Yeah, sort of thing. I know that's just a very rough idea, but it could work. Maybe a different colour? No, I actually like the birch. I actually like the birch. I think that birch probably is the best of the 3 originals that we have. That's too vibrant. Maybe spruce, maybe birch. Not jungle, not oak. They're too vibrant. One of those 2 could work. That's just a thought piece. Once again, now I get to go and actually do the thing. I've got to remember which direction I flew over. It looks like a problematic substance. I mean, it could be worse, you know. We're absolutely now coming back, and we are changing the stone. So, let's do that. What else did we change? The roof, that was it. So, first and foremost, let us go back and get my wooden axe, which I have deleted. 10 out of 10. Let's just get rid of a few things for now, just so I can free up space. Wooden axe. We still need to do the inside at some point, but actually getting the outside of the structure is my main priority right now. And a skibidoo-bidoo-boop. I feel like it needs to be at this level. So replace stone quartz. Yeah, get rid of that. Because this structure is now completely changed to what it was on the other side, apart from the roof, which we need to do manually. So, oh, as you're here, Kermit, do you know how to change things into slabs? Like, if I want to make these slabs replaced with spruce slabs, I can. How do I do that? Because I don't know. Oh, it didn't collect it. Click it, did I? Oh, wait, it's already clicked, that's why. And come down by 1, I think. So, right, left click and then replace. Oh, I got to remember the one it was. Planks, was it 1, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Cool. So if I want to replace these slabs without me having to do it all the way around and manually change them, would it be like planks? Would it be wood stairs? The slabs? What would it be? Would I have to go replace brick slabs? I don't know. I think I'm just going to save time by doing it manually. And definitely save sanity. But yeah. Let's do it manually. No. Manually. Not too fussed. It take a little bit of time, but not too much crazy time. I think I can even do what I wanted to do originally, which was if I want to have like pieces that come down, I can now because it's not going to be stupid. It's not going to give me that weird effect, you know? Where it was before. So that's kind of cool. Oh, that's definitely what I wanted to do. Thanks, game. Yeah. But yeah, the brick's now gone. I think this wood does work better than the brick. I don't know if this is the best and final option. I guess I'll have to experiment using the texture pack at some point, of course, but... Oh, I'm stupid. There we go. But overall, we've definitely improved the build. We've got the skeleton done, and now we're just giving it some depth, you know? But it's not finished. Of course it's not finished. We've still got to do more decorative parts to it, of course. I'm aware. Maybe change some things up. But the good thing is, now that we've got quartz in here as opposed to stone, I don't need to go up and just start changing the stone into different pieces and, you know, so on and so forth. I'm not sold on the roof, but it does look the best of the bunch. I think that's correct, yeah. Gaming Net, I completely agree. We're going to pre-order the Studio Series 100 Bumblebee, Rise of the Beasts. So I think the White Tower. I'm sorry, I'm just... My brain is still looking at it and thinking just what else can be done. Because we still have a brick roof at the bottom right, which I may need to change now. But because it's part of the stone, the brick works. So replacing it, what if I changed it all to quartz? But then that wouldn't work with the work we've got already at the bottom level. This is the difference from over here to over there. I should have taken into account is the rest of the structure. It works, don't get me wrong, it works 100%. But I need to do something with that roof on the bottom right to bring it all together. Not changing the structure at the base, that the base being a stone structure is absolutely fine. It's just the bottom right structure may now need to be edited. So the entryway, if you will. Which we will need to figure out. Which we'll do in a bit. But for now, I'm incredibly happy with what we got. Wow, it's been 2 hours. Oh my god, I've been out live for 2 hours. I think lately I've been more and more, and I've been really enjoying streams. Even if they're shorter, I still enjoy them because the time flies. It's just fun. I'm actively enjoying it more than I do recording content. I will be honest. A stone brick roof, there are some options, but that's up to you. Yeah, I agree. There's definitely some options, and that's part of the fun of playing around with it, is just figuring it out. I see a slab. Is figuring it out, right? Didn't do the top level. Derp. It's part of the fun of it, really. Like, I have a plan, but it doesn't have any meat to it, and I build the meat as I build, which is counterintuitive, I know, and counterintuitive, but it works. I'm not, once again, I don't claim to be a good builder. I'm not. I'm a solid 3 out of 10 and a 6 out of 10 if I put effort in, and that 6 out of 10 is a 6 out of 10 in my books, not everyone else's books, which is still a 3 out of 10. But I have fun, and that's important. See, that banding, that wood banding really does add something. I feel like something should be here as well. I don't know what. The stone brick at the bottom could work, maybe. We've already, with our experiments, comments, we already replaced it all with brick around the outside. So these parts and these parts with brick, so the actual red brick, and kept the red at top, didn't work. Just in case you were curious, we did try it. I am limited in to some aspects with the texture pack, but I like this texture pack, so it's like, but yeah. Sorry, I'm just checking to see if you guys over the pond have got a speaker yet. I'm just curious, morbid curiosity, and all of that good fun. Considering the subtitle has got deadlocked over house speaker vote and it hasn't changed yet, I'm going to assume not. Did they go for an adjournment? I assume they've gone for an adjournment because I'm seeing no further things. Start to win votes back. We'll take a round of deal. 8th round. Okay. Sorry, I'm curious. The fire. I'm going to take a vape break while I do this, just so that you guys don't have to listen to me mutter to myself. Summary, no, you don't have a speaker yet. Also, yes, Charlie does spin on occasion. He's like a little record player. Aren't you, Charlie? You doing good, Charlie? Why is the grass underwater, Charlie? I don't know, Charlie. Let's go ask the other Charlie. Wait. Charlie? Charlie? No! No! He's in there! How did you get in there? Oh, God damn it, Charlie! I have no idea if you'll survive this. But I'm curious. God damn it, Charlie. You're not supposed to be that magical of a unit. Can't wait to update the mods. Okay, Mr. Magical Pleurodon, we're going to fly slightly. Stop bouncing. Stop. Okay, I'm going to take you over what could be considered a spike wall if you do bounce onto it. Okay. Okay. Relocation looks good. Okay, we're bouncing a bit. We're bouncing a bit. Okay, you're swimming again, which is good. I need to disconnect it from you. Stop moving. I think I reconnected it. There we go. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? I managed to relocate a dinosaur without killing it. So, as I was saying. Well, not a dinosaur, you get the point before anyone rages at me. A creature. So, Charlie 2. Or, no, you're Charlie 73 and 74, aren't you? Charlie 73 at 4. What do you think? Do you think it's weird that we have grass underwater? Also, several blocks of water that are missing? Yes, I think you do. They're all in agreement. But I would like to highlight... You can just call me a rescuer. Wait, Scream Black? I hope not, because I'm still seeing a correct stream. Although my viewers just dropped massively. I think Twitch might be having a funny 5 minutes. This activity feed. Let me just... No, I'm seeing a camera. I think Twitch is going down for a few people. Because... Let me just check if Twitch has just started dying. Because the last few days, around this time, Twitch has taken a bit of a dive. So it might be that. Twitch down. Yep. Can you hear me at least? Let me just quickly... Can you hear me? Twitch is down. / going down. I've just checked Twitter. The weirdest thing is, I can still see me. For some people. Mine is still showing on my end, on Twitch and streaming software. God damn it, Twitch. Right. I have no idea if it will come back up, if I need to end the stream to bring it back up or not. I don't even know if you can hear me. This will probably make it to the VOD because of the way the processing works. It may not. Who knows? Hell of a way to end the stream otherwise. So I'm going to continue for a little bit. No, I'm not. I'm actually really happy with where we got. So I think this is a good place to end the stream, just so that you guys don't panic too much. I'm going to end the stream. I don't know if you guys can hear me. You said about black screen. The stream. No clue when Twitch will be back up. So not risking it. Risking it. However, we will be live again early next week. Monday or Tuesday. So we're not going to do it. We'll keep the pattern. I'm not going to end the stream properly. I'm just going to keep talking and randomly click the button. You won't know when I've clicked the button. You might have heard that thing that suggested that. Oh, look, my hands are up here. I could be ending the stream now. I could be ending it now. I could be ending it now. I could be ending it